Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and I want to do a video sharing with you guys the equipment that I use to make videos for my YouTube channel. I don't have anything, super fancy, state of the art. I have a very basic, kind of equipment that I use for this, but I wanted to share a video with any of you guys who are watching. Maybe you have extensive amount of free time on your hand for, obvious reasons, or maybe you're just looking to pick up a new hobby. Maybe you want to do videos for your customers and you're wanting to know kind of some tips and equipment basics that you might need to start up a YouTube channel. I just thought I would share with you guys what has worked for me. So as you can see, I am on my Google Pixel 2. I like the Google Pixel 2 simply because, one, it has really good video shooting capabilities, especially the newer phones. Another thing that I like about the Google phones is that I have unlimited storage through Google. So if I have any sort of Android or Google phone in the future, and I find that my phone storage is starting to decrease, I don't have to worry about picking and choosing which pictures or videos to keep, either of my kids, or let's say I take before and after pictures for insurance or marketing purposes for my business. I can keep all of that information within my Google Drive, but free up space on my phone by backing it up to the hard drive. So that's one great option for me with doing it. So the audio right now, the audio is decent because I'm close up on my phone. I'm 6 inches away, but anytime I move further and further away from my phone, the audio isn't that great. So whenever I do a lot of my videos, I try to keep the phone this far away so that way you guys can hear me. But that's not always conducive if I'm trying to do a technique or use a different tool that I don't necessarily want to be spraying water this close to my phone. So anyways, let's look at some of the other equipment that I use, and maybe if you're considering a YouTube channel, potentially gain viewership and have it monetized. This is a great option for those of us who were stuck at home but struggling to find income. So let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I have my phone mount. And this is just a very standard universal phone mount, nothing fancy. I picked this up off of Amazon, I think for about $10, $11. You can see it has adjustable sizes, so if you have some of those oversized phones, you can use it here. And then it has 3 connections here for different shoe mounts, so either you have lighting or external microphones that you want to or speakers that you want to mount, you can do that. And then obviously that adjustable mount or slide, you can tighten here to keep the phone in place. I like it because it has the rubber grips here, so I know I'm not going to be scratching or damaging my phone. And then we have here a connector that slides right into the tripod that I have. So let's go take a look at what this looks like when the phone is connected. And this is what it looks like when the phone is all connected to the phone mount. You can see I do have it kind of off-centered, so that way I'm not pushing any of these top buttons down, turning the screen black, or messing with any of my volume adjustments. I do have to be very careful when I'm holding it that I kind of hold it up here so that way I'm not blocking the microphone, or that I'm not putting my finger over the actual lens. And when I do have it cockeyed, that allows me to still plug in my charger, and that's actually the next tool that I want to show you, how I charge my phone and use an external audio output at the same time. So this is just a quick device that I picked up off of Amazon. This is a USB-C charger, as I have a Google Pixel 2, and you can pick up various ones if you have an iPhone or a different sort of Android phone. You can just kind of pick up a various one, but this still allows me to put my charger in here and then the audio jack for whatever external microphone I have, and I don't need an adapter within that, as most audio microphones or external microphones are just going to connect through a simple jack. So that allows me to do both at the same time. I don't have to pick and choose. Before, when I was doing videos, there were times that I would have to pick and choose. Do I want to charge my phone or do I want to use the external microphone? And now I do not have to. So that was about a $7 wise investment for me to make. So let's take a look at the tripod. So here's the tripod. This is just an Amazon Basics tripod. Honestly, I've been really impressed with the sturdy quality of this. I've been using this for about 5 or 6 months. I had a cheaper version, a cheaper phone mount before, and it was just really rickety. This is solid. We have the adjustable base here for even more telescoping capabilities. We have 2 built-in levels to kind of help me be able to see if my phone is going to be level or not. And I actually, within the Google Pixel 2, I do have a built-in level as well within my phone. But here we have multiple telescoping legs, so that way if I need it for various heights, if I want to put it inside a vehicle to do work there, I can just keep it at this very standard height. And if I have kind of an uneven platform that I'm working on, I can adjust it so that way it is level. But then here we have our quick connect for the shoe that's on the bottom of this tripod, so that I can just slide this right in. And let me show you what that looks like here. Sorry, I'm using my mirror in my kitchen, but you can just see it slides right in. I can't show you because I'm on my phone, but it slides right in here. And then let me show you, let me put this down. I pull this lever out right here and it slides right out. So within seconds, hang on, I can lock in and we have our tripod. All right, so based on the recording device that you have, you could use something like the Takstar recording microphone. A lot of YouTube influencers will use something like this. Let's say they have, your standard zoom lens camera that also has a video recorder within it. They will use something like this and have had great reviews. I actually already tested this out for Android purposes for using it with my phone, and it wasn't picking anything up. There was absolutely no difference with the audio from my phone to this, so I don't know if it was user error, but I don't know if it was, this is going to be a suitable solution for us. And I also did try out Bluetooth speakers. This was just a lightning deal that I picked up off of Amazon, and I thought, that it might be a viable option for me, because typically you should be able to have these plugged in, and if you have them connected via Bluetooth to your phone and someone were to call in, you should be able to still talk through these. I've seen a lot of people doing videos using a similar system to this, but it might be a different brand or type of Bluetooth wireless headphone than what I'm having, because this wasn't picking up anything other than, again, the standard audio. So when it comes to a solution, I think I found it. Honestly, the wireless lavalier microphone from, I think it's Bytron. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few clips of me using this microphone, but I'll be honest, I think this is a viable solution. So I'm going to actually go ahead, do my test of before and after so you guys can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on equipment for YouTube with the lavalier microphone on. Alright, so we have the receiver and the transmitter turned on. You can see we've got power, and you can also see that this connects with our microphone jack outlet. So we're going to go ahead and connect these and test them out. And this is with the microphone not on, so you can see the difference. So this is no microphone, this is just my normal talking voice, my phone microphone or audio that is available. You can see how the closer I get, obviously the better it sounds, but the further I get, ow, you guys cannot hear me quite so well. So this is without the microphone. So we're going to do just one more test. I want to see how far the range is for the lavalier microphone. If I were to come out here, I don't know for my channel purposes when I would need to really go this far, but for those of you who are just wanting to test out the limits on the microphone, if I were to go, this is probably around 3 or 4 lengths of a car. What kind of sound quality do we have? I did turn it up just a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud that it's annoying to your ears like a tin can, but I also don't want it too soft that you're still struggling to hear me. So let's play it back. Let's see what kind of
audio we have. But hopefully this is a solution. So there you have it. Hopefully this video has helped some of you guys answer the question of what do I need to start up a YouTube channel. You know, obviously you don't need a lot of expensive equipment. I think for minus the cell phone, other than the equipment, I spent around $100 for all of this, and honestly not all of it is essential. It just kind of helps add a little bit of value to the production. I know that I probably could learn a little bit more production wise, but the kind of channel that I enjoy watching is kind of those low budget, very just genuine, authentic videos. Those are the ones that I kind of connect with or resonate with a little bit more. And so that's kind of what I've been striving for within my own channel. When it comes to editing the software, I use an app called UCut Editor. It's a free app that I found online. You can upload your video files, and then from there you can trim it, cut it, split it. You can speed it up, slow it down, add music files. You can add text. You can do voiceovers like audio recordings. You know, work on your video and then save it and upload it straight to YouTube. And I can film, edit, and upload all of my videos within one device on my cell phone. I don't have to pull out a laptop. I don't have to, you know, purchase any fancy equipment or editing software. It's just very basic and low key. So for a very affordable price, you can start up a YouTube channel, and you know, it really is up to you as far as the content that you want to do. If you're doing a technology channel, obviously your editing and your, you know, materials that you use to film might need to be a little bit more high production or higher investment. But really, you know, it's up to you to kind of decide how you want to pursue it. When it comes to filming the actual content, some tips that I could share with you guys. I know one time someone suggested to me, if you're struggling to convey the topic or get your point across, then you're going to be forcing the video, and it's not going to be very comfortable for the viewer to watch. So if you're struggling, having to do take after take after take to get your point across, then maybe you need to hit the pause on that idea, revisit it at another time, or maybe it's just not meant to be, or maybe you need to shorten it, maybe do smaller videos. I found that the sweet spot for viewers, most of them can only stand to watch around 4 to 5 minutes. That's about the maximum length. In fact, when I go through all my analytics, that's about the average duration that someone will watch one of my videos. And regardless if I do a 5-minute or 20-minute, I'm still landing right around that 5-minute video. And so I found that, you know, if you can try to keep them within that 4 or 5-minute video or minute range, that's kind of the sweet spot for viewerships. But unfortunately, not every topic or, you know, video that you're going to do is going to fall into that window, and it's okay. You know, a lot of times I find when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'll just kind of fast forward to the point that I want to see, and that's okay. I understand that people are going to do that. But, you know, try to keep your videos a little bit shorter if you can. Abbreviate. If you find that you're just babbling, stop, edit, or maybe you should revisit it or make the video shorter. Or do a part 1, part 2, part 3. So I know that this video is kind of getting up there in minutes, and I want to kind of keep it shorter. But I wanted to share with you guys a few more tips when it comes to, you know, content and creating it. You know that you're going to get a lot of viewers. The whole point of doing this with the monetization is to financially be able to help support your family or yourself or your business. And you have to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours watched within your first calendar year of starting up your YouTube channel to get to that monetization level. And once you get monetized, don't expect that the money is just going to start rolling in. I've been doing this since April. I've now been doing this a full year. Around 6 months in, I became monetized, which I was very blessed and very fortunate that it panned out that way for me. And it doesn't pan out that way for every single YouTube creator. There are some people that they take a lot of time and energy investment starting up a YouTube channel, and it never gets to a monetization level. And you have to ask yourself, am I ready to take that risk? Because there's a lot of time that you invest in creating the content and uploading it and things like that. It may not pan out the way that you want to. So it is a little bit of a risk, and you have to kind of be able to take that step. The other thing that it's kind of a risk is you're putting yourself out there. You're going to be getting a lot of support. You're also going to get a lot of haters. And unfortunately, that's a reality of the world that we live in today, that there are so many keyboard warriors that are addressing people in a way that they would never address them if they were to talk to them face to face. And so you kind of have to get some thick skin, and you have to be able to take the good with the bad. There's more good than there is bad for sure, but you just have to be able to take the criticism and kind of brush it off and know that at the end of the day, the opinions that really matter are those that come from faith, family, and friends. So for any of you who have reached out to me, who have said, love your channel, thank you for sharing, you've given my wife and I the confidence to start our own business, or you've given me as a college student the confidence I need to start a business to help support myself, or you help save me thousands of dollars from having to spend, money on big equipment, and maybe you help me see a more affordable option. That's why I do all of this. It's to help you guys to pursue your passions, but, to make wise decisions and to just be able to keep learning and potentially share the things that you learn with other people. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this has been able to help some of you guys, and just take that leap of faith, that step of courage that you need to put yourself out there. And if you do start up a YouTube channel, put the link down below in the comment section. I want to see what kind of content that you guys have coming out. I think we need to support one another within the detailing industry. There are millions of cars on the road. There's more than enough work for all of us out there. And this doesn't need to be, a dog-eat-dog kind of industry. We need to support one another. And I think that that's going to go a long way with a lot of these people being able to pursue their passions and potentially help support their families. Because at the end of the day, that's why we do all of this, is those little ones running around. Not that one, she's not mine, but that's my neighbor's kid. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, catch you later.